shadows where the seeds are sown. Fingers tapping on a Ouija board. Broken silence like a shattered chord. Eerie hums in the dead of night. Is it truth?
Wow.
There we go. It didn't want to go out, and then it went back in again.
Yes, that's what I talked about last week.
It's
It had a mind
technological
of
shit.
its own.
I don't like it. It works when you don't want it to work.
Exactly. And if you
Hmm.
want to remove it, you can't remove it.
It's like, hello, I'm there.
Yeah. So that's a small thing we have to. Wow, it's gone.
I just clicked the button. Right.
Uh, that's us again. That's us again. That's us
That's
again.
normal.
Yeah. And we had a great show last week,
Yes, we did.
Paranormal Mischief. And last Saturday, we had a last minute postpone because our guest, Sam, had another opportunity.
Yes.
So we don't stand in their way. So he
No, we
will be
don't.
next week. No, this
Yes.
Saturday.
Upcoming Saturday. Yes.
Yes,
But we still do have a guest today.
we have in the background.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, a very pretty and lovely and talented lady.
Yes, she is.
Yeah. And I'm going to say it correctly. It's Onae Semaan.
Saman.
Semaan. I tried. I tried. I tried.
Close, very close. Yep, Onae Semaan. So
First name is the most important one. Onae.
yes, but I kind of just go by. That way, you don't need to worry about anything else. It's hard enough to pronounce my first name. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm glad
Well,
I did.
welcome.
thank you.
But yeah.
Glad to have
Oh,
you.
Yes, and thank you for inviting me. I'm honored. So
No, the honor is all ours.
yeah. Ex- yeah.
well, thank you. That's sweet.
Yeah,
So
as we started this journey to doing the podcast again, we were trying to get familiar faces, but also less familiar faces.
hmm
Um, we are in the paranormal so long, so we know a lot of people, but
Yes, we
hmm
do.
here in the Netherlands, we are 20 years behind. So,
that's okay. It really is because nowadays it's just too much technology, too much fast speed. Everything has to be instant. And when are you supposed to breathe? You know,
Yeah,
exactly.
so yeah. So it's nice to be,
agreed.
slow down, take take it easy,
Yeah,
be present in the moment. Yep.
exactly.
Agreed.
Yep.
So,
Fully agreed.
how did you end up doing the things you do?
I was born this way. It wasn't easy growing up this way. You don't really fit in with anybody or anything, and it can be kind of frightening a little bit there. So at times, and but yeah, I was born this way. I was born into a family of my father was a master astrologer, so he was very into that, and then my mother was and my aunt are were I guess tarot card readers. My mom's still alive, but my aunt passed away, and so with that, I grew up with all the Celtic, Irish kind of um, stuff there, where like the tarot card readings, the telepathy, which is all intuition, and but I got the lion's share a little bit there, so I got the pleasure of being able to see and hear and communicate with those that have crossed over, which again, if no one's familiar with it, yes, you can still have intuition and you can still be raised in a family of intuitives and still them not understand the next level of what this of mediumship is. So I've been born. I can do a reading. At 8 years old, I was doing a reading, a full-on reading, tarot reading for people, and also I could do a comparison chart for them as well. So I lost the ability to do the charts and stuff, the astrology. I try to brush up on that, but the tarot is just. I don't even need the tarot cards anymore, really, to do it because it just comes. But so as I grew older, I got stronger and stronger and start to understand my abilities and what was happening. And, um, I grew up in Catholic schools, so, but you never heard of that stuff. So it was always hush hush, but yet everybody
Mhm.
did it in the background, and, and so, but then I finally found where, and discovered that Corinthians chapter 12, like, First Corinthians chapter 12 is like the whole chapter is basically about people who have the abilities and are strong in them. I mean, everybody has the abilities because we're all energy, but some, kind of like Gordon Ramsay or just whatever. It's like everybody can cook an egg, right, for the most part, but not everybody's Gordon Ramsay. So it's what you put, how much you put into it and invest in it. Some people are just born with certain strengths, and that's what makes the world go round. So,
Yeah.
and I had the ability to, or I didn't really do it. They did it to me. The spirits would come to me and talk to me, and it was quite frightening at times until I learned to go, how may I help you? And then from there, once I learned in the energy of love, when I ask them this and they come to me, and I work in the energy of love, now I'm helping healing people, as a minister and an intuitive and a psychic and a medium. So, but yeah, that's then things just kind of grew for me there and got smoother and easier for me. So, but yeah, I grew up with this way, so it wasn't easy. I was the weird one.
Well, I'm
So,
used to that, so
yeah, good.
there's
And how
nothing
about
new.
you guys? How did you get involved in the paranormal? What did you
Um,
come into this?
Well, do you start, Shane?
oh,
Um,
you want me to start? All right.
yeah.
Well, it actually was kind of weird because when I lived with my parents, I think I was 12, 11, 12,
Uh-huh.
and my guide, who I know is my spirit guide for a fact, um, sat on my bed when I woke up, but it was full on apparition, and that scared the living hell out of me. I dived
Uh-huh.
underneath my blanket. I was like, okay, I'm not coming out. Bye. I've been laying like that for at least half an hour until I was like, hello. Um, the weird part was I knew how what the man looked like, and I remembered it. I could describe him completely, and I described him to my mom. She was like, one way or another, that sounds very familiar. And I think a week later we started looking at pictures, and I found out it was my great great grandpa sitting
Ah,
next to me, and he had a fisherman hat on. He had the raincoat. He was a fisherman. And I said, "Oh, that's the guy." And she was like, "Well, that's weird, because you're not supposed to know that man, because you were one when he died." I was like, "No, I couldn't remember that."
yeah,
So that's how I started with the paranormal. I started believing, at least,
yeah.
and then I met my now wife, and we started talking about spiritual things. And
Uh-huh.
she is a third degree witch, so she knows what she's talking about. And we started talking, and we were best friends from that day, and we're married now.
Very nice. That's
Yeah.
good. That you share interest that way. That's important. That gives you a good foundation and strength there. The
Yeah,
bond.
exactly. Because now it was two freaks instead of one.
Yeah. Yep. And Mary, how did you start? How did what brought you to this as well?
Um, well, like you, I was born in it,
Uh-huh.
and I saw apparitions uh, with 2, 3 years, and I knew about certain things what happened before it happened.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes in dreams, sometimes it popped up in my head, and I was struggling throughout my whole adolescence and puberty. until I met my biological father, who is a psychic medium. And he explained a lot. And
Mm-hmm.
since then, I studied a lot. I did Reiki, I did all kind of stuff, but also psychology. So learning, and still doing classes every month to keep
Mm-hmm.
those abilities strong and yeah, to do something with it. But
Mm-hmm.
believing in the paranormal was at a very young age.
Yeah. Well, that's because you were born paranormal.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So, well, that's great. And then, so how did you two meet then?
Um, let
I can
me
remember.
think. Let me think. I think, yes, I know. We were supposed to go on a paranormal investigation, the Devil's Mountain,
Oh
here
yeah.
in the area. And I came across with some friends, and Shane and his wife were there.
Mm-hmm.
And they are quite different in the paranormal because yeah, high priestess and
Mm-hmm.
all the witchy stuff, and I'm more the debunker. I try to explain everything, and what ends up is interesting. Um, but yeah, we connected, and we are working together since uh, 2018, I think.
Yeah. 2018.
Yeah,
Very nice. Wow. Wow. That's okay. So you
yeah,
guys
Yep.
have a lot of experience. So have you gone to, onto more stuff and more investigations and things together, or
yeah,
Most
are you out?
most
Are you
mostly
out
all
there?
the time.
Okay. Good. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's fun. So what was your experience? Like the most your I'm going to go general here, right? For like what was your scariest experience like for you on a spiritual level on the with those investigations? Like what really made you really believe like wow, this
Uh, for me is yeah, still that I think it was a shadow person who came rushing towards me. I almost wet myself.
yes, those are frightening. Yes, aren't they?
Yes, and we tried to debunk it 4 or 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
We couldn't. It didn't happen again. But I do need to explain. I live in Arnhem, and I investigate in the area around Operation Market Garden. So between September 17th and the 25th, because we have natural triggers, planes
Mm-hmm.
coming over, and yeah, so I love doing the investigations, but it's a surprise every single time.
Yes, you're constantly learning, isn't it? It's just so true.
Yep.
It's just like
It is
always
absolutely.
learning. Yeah. And you think, okay, well, you can't even just classify what you are. I mean, because it's like so I just kind of like lump it all into like, yeah, I'm intuitive or psychic or whatever. And then, but when as I was going into events and I'm like seeing all these other people and they have all these little special words, and I'm like, well, what is that? What is that? You know, and they're like, oh, it's this, and I'm like, oh, I do that. You know, but I didn't realize I had to have like labels for everything that I did. That's just too confusing. I just like to just lump it in, and
Hmm.
because every time you do something you learn about yourself that you have another ability or sensitivity to something, and it's like and it's all you're always learning. Spirit never disappoints.
No, fully agreed on that.
Yeah.
so so now that you guys have like you've had your childhood experiences and everything, um and as adults, are you still afraid to let your foot out of the sheet and hang off the bed?
No,
No.
I always do that.
I'm, I'm afraid. I'm like, oh no, it's still gonna get me. So I sleep with a nightlight. Yeah, so I'm like, I'm still, even though I can go right into a basement inside a basement, in the darkest pit of earth and find oh, what were those things called? The railroad, the underground railroad. I would just charge in there, and I don't like bugs. I don't like, don't touch me with a spider web or any bugs or anything like that. But I can, if I'm in work mode and I'm channeling and or I'm trying to figure out, okay, what's going on here? Let me figure out some information here. You get into a mode where you are just like, you don't see the exterior world that you're in. You're like focused in the spiritual and connecting, and you're like putting your senses and tingling thing, like almost like spidey senses,
Hmm.
and you're putting them out there, and you're just like, you're talking to people and feeling things, and they make you feel things, and it's so intense. It's like I was fine 5 minutes ago. Now all of a sudden I'm like really sad, or I'm really frightened, or I'm really this emotion, that emotion. And then all of a sudden they play videos in your head of like movie strips of like what of their life and where they're at or where they were. And it's
Yeah.
just like, wow, but then if I'm sitting home, I need a nightlight on. Every light in the house has to be on when I'm up, so it's
Yeah, but
really,
it's a safe space.
yes,
So
yes, it is. It's supposed to be but again, it's supposed to be my safe space, but yet spirit is drawn to me. So I'm in a 2-year-old house, new built, just bought this, and I still have spirits do things. I mean, I've got this massive table that I can't shake here. I'm like trying to shake this thing. It won't work. But in the middle of the night, it will move all by itself. And it's just like, yeah, this is kind of, or the door will open or close, or things will move, lights will come across the room, and my dogs freak out. So my
yeah,
bed will get kicked, and it's like, oh gosh, what's going on here? Stop. I
yeah,
don't
that
mind
is
so
freaky.
much, but when I bother my animals, I'm like, no, this is their home, and you be nice to them. You leave them alone. This is
Exactly.
their safe space. This is their home. You leave them
Yeah.
alone.
Yeah,
And then they calm down, and the dogs go to sleep then.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I do know the feeling. I sleep with a nightlight on because
yeah,
I don't want to open my eyes and see someone standing beside me. And in the past, I slept in the dark, and my former boyfriend wasn't supposed to come over. And I turned around, opened my eyes, and there he stood. So I threw my alarm clock at him. So I have the lights on just in case, not to smash up things. And I really do need my rest, my 8 hour rest, because otherwise I'm so drained in the morning.
mhm,
Yeah,
yeah. I'm all over the place. I never sleep very well. There's times I'll sleep like 12 hours, and then there's times I'll sleep like 2. So there's no rhyme or reason to my sleep pattern. And I'm wondering if it's because of certain times of energy around the house, or astrologically. So you never know. Crazy, crazy, crazy sleep schedule.
Oh yes. For
Well,
me, it's
you're a
not more
stay-at-home
than
dad,
6 hours.
so you don't, do you even get sleep?
Who, me?
Yeah, you're a stay-at-home dad. Do you even get sleep?
Nowadays, yes, they're 6 and 9, so they started sleeping.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. So
That-
nowadays in the weekends we're like,
yeah.
but
And
no, I do go
do
to
they,
sleep.
are you finding that your children are intuitive and sensitive to things as
Oh
well
yes,
now? Very observant? Yeah,
yes, they are,
yeah. Because we're
definitely are.
born this way. We're all
Yeah,
interconnected on energy, and so it's like, because people ask me like, how can you read for somebody that you don't even, that they're not around you? And I'm like, it's energy. You're reading energy, and if
it is.
if they are projecting their energy on you, you can read it. So, and understand what
Agreed.
other people are feeling, needing, wanting to hear, guide, if they're wanting guidance, whatever. So you can
Hmm.
always just kind of connect, because when you let go and you release and you're just open, actually, that's probably the word I would say, probably more open and accepting to be vulnerable, and read energy and release your energy and connect. That's really powerful,
Yeah, sure is.
yeah, it
because
is.
because like you said, you're 20 years behind in your where you're from, in a sense, and so that means you're probably a little bit not as closed up by technology and just the fast pace of life, where everybody has now, even though we are more interconnected as far as worldwide, like through internet, but we're losing connection, and we're kind of like sheltering ourselves and putting guards up in a sense physically to the people that are around us right here and right now, kind
Yeah.
of thing. And that's
Yep.
kind of
We're not behind in that.
sad.
Yeah.
No,
No. It's just
Yeah.
the paranormal part. They don't believe anything here.
Still discussions are going on about orbs, and they post pictures and put circles around it. And if you put down, sorry guys, but I think it's pareidolia, you end up in the middle of drama. So, yeah. So they don't really understand. There are people who do it, but not everyone. If you go to TikTok and you watch the teams who try to do paranormal investigations live, um, yeah, there's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is.
Hmm.
And it's a lot of work to kind of keep everything calm and just, Baskin Robbins has 31 flavors for a reason, and they're successful.
Oh yeah.
there's there's room for all different flavors.
Exactly.
Yep. Yep.
Well,
So,
we do have a technical issue on Facebook. I noticed.
ooh.
Uh,
Facebook is like, nah, we don't have to stream anything. Goodbye.
well, I have Facebook on and I have YouTube on, and it's freezing on Facebook, but it's a Facebook trouble. I get
Yeah.
notification that there's a problem. So things dot Netherlands. Whoa. Uh, use the link on my page.
Yeah. I don't know what it is with Facebook. Facebook has a lot of trouble nowadays.
Yes, it is. So I hope Jeremy, because
For the most part.
yeah, it will rerun, and just in case Jeremy watched a part, you have to stream it from our YouTube. I was scared. I thought I was frozen there as well.
No, you're still there.
See,
Okay,
that's
okay.
good though. I think that's spirit like messing with stuff. I really do. I'm just
Oh
like
yeah.
it does that. It messes with things.
Oh,
Yes.
it does. Yes,
Yep.
So,
it sure does.
so we have view in the comments, and we see it here as well. Jeroen, evening. Cindy, thank you for dropping into
Yes.
YouTube.
It's Rose. Yeah, I remember those days when I used to streamline on freaking Facebook and YouTube and a while ago, and I'm finding I'm liking TikTok. It's more fun. I'm like,
There's
so
more interaction on TikTok. I noticed.
yeah, and then you get to make
Yes.
stupid little silly videos, and post them, and when you're like, you know, I don't know, goofy in the middle of the night, no one's around to talk to, so you're just like, let's just make stupid videos and put them out there.
Hey,
It
it works.
depends on the time, because we did a few lives on TikTok,
Mhm.
Yep.
and we had to take lots of goofballs out. Yeah, so that's why we used Restream and StreamYard, and
Yep.
do it now on here and on our YouTube, and putting it out later on TikTok.
Yeah.
But yeah, it works a bit.
Mhm.
A bit. Facebook not.
Yeah,
Facebook's like, nah.
I
No,
know.
we're not going to do that. Maybe because I made a remark, a political remark. They're punishing me.
Oh,
Yep.
gee, yeah, you can't do that. Like, I was kind of afraid to wear this shirt. I'm like, am I wearing this shirt? Should I wear this shirt or not? I'm like, I don't know. People get offended by everything. You can eat broccoli and people get offended. So,
Oh yeah.
like, yeah, no.
Well, we have a saying here.
Mhm.
If they get offended, they have a problem. And I don't have a problem with it. So the
Take
problem is still yours. Solve it.
Mhm. Yeah,
So,
yeah. You can't make everybody happy, and so that's why it's great for people to learn and understand that you can just click on by.
Exactly.
You don't like what we just said? Click off and go find someone that says something that you like, and that will cater to you.
Exactly.
yeah.
That's why, it's again, Baskin Robbins, 31 flavors. If you don't like the one with nuts, then go for your vanilla.
Mhm. Mhm.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's how
Yeah.
I feel. And you
Exactly.
can make it complicated, but I don't want the stress. I don't want the headaches.
Yeah.
So move on.
Yeah. I put something out there, oh my God, years ago. I don't talk political stuff at all because it's nothing but negativity, and people try to like do that. And I put something out there. Because I like to post memes, like funny things. I like to laugh, and I like people to laugh as well. And because I know there's a lot of people out there that are just hurting, and they're not saying anything. They're silently hurting. And sometimes you look forward to somebody's posting something funny. So I typically post funny shit. And I don't know if I'm supposed to say that word, but anyway. So
You can. You can.
um, and so I like to have sarcastic. My humor can be a little dark at times, and some people are like, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?" Yeah, I'm fine. I just thought this was funny. I'm not really going through this. It's okay. But then I'll throw in a spiritual thing every now and then, just because. Um, I got to, I'm a minister, I got to be nice and like, kind of like throw a little spiritual thing in there, uplifting thing. But mostly I like the sarcastic crap. So I like to laugh. And I put something out there. It didn't have anything to do with politics, but it was a politician. And it was like, I thought it was freaking funny. I thought it was hilarious. But oh my gosh, people were just like all over me. And I'm just like, it wasn't even political. Like, it just happened to have a person that was a politician, and but it was nothing political, and they just
Yeah.
blew up in my face. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't need you. Click.
Exactly.
You don't get my humor. Get off. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So, you gotta take it lightly. You gotta laugh at everything. If you can't laugh at yourself, then you're screwed.
Yep.
So, but humor is the best medicine anyway. So
Oh
dark,
yes.
dark or dad jokes, whatever. It's you just
Yep.
gotta laugh.
Yep. Yep.
I love them.
Completely. Yeah. I'm all for it.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I try to to do the same, a bit of dark humor.
Hmm.
I keep away from the sexual part, but it's dark. It really is. Yeah. And sometimes I think, oh my God, can I put it down? And,
Just
and
private
something
message
like
me
that is,
to my DMs then.
yeah.
So, but yeah, and
Um,
but even though you have to laugh it off, because even like to even like incorporate spirit into this, um, who is the paranormal jackass? I can't remember the paranormal
Scott
names.
Wilson. Scott
Oh my
Wilson.
gosh, Scott, I love you. Where are you? God, you should be on here with me. He's so freaking funny. So, but yeah, I Spirit has freaking a sense of humor, and they love screwing with you. I mean, they do the weirdest stuff to you, and you're just like, you just got to laugh it off because they have a really good sense of humor. They'll like
Oh
move your
yes.
keys on you or do weird shit to you just to kind of like and then they put the keys back where they were before, and you're like, and you just kind of laugh it off, like, okay. Or they were protecting you, like maybe if you left right when you did, maybe you would have been involved in that crash, on the interstate or something, where maybe they delayed you by 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
and then now you missed out on that whole scenario. So you never know what's going on and why spirit interjects their either sense of humor
Yes.
or your frustration. So
Oh yeah.
they think it's funny, but that's okay, and that's good to have. So it's better than a grumpy one.
Oh yes, it is. Most definitely.
Yeah. So what are you doing, Scott? Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in forever. Last I saw him was in New Orleans, I think. Yeah, it had to be New Orleans. So I think that was
What's
one
up?
of the last events that I went to. So I can't
Oh,
remember. It's been a
he's
while since I've been to
he
events.
has a message for you already.
I know. We went around the freaking event and humped everybody's leg.
Yes.
Like, what the? Like, you're twisted, Scott.
I would have
So
probably looked at him, looked down, and like, What's the Mitchell doing?"
I love you, Scott. And Scott's one that makes me laugh all the time too. And I love because there's this one guy called Cozy, right? Cozy.com, Scott. And he does that. He dresses up in like wigs and things like that and has like, I don't know, like a thermos or something that he sings into, and he sings all the wrong words to the music, different like lyrics and stuff, because that's what they sound like, and it's so funny. Like somebody's actually helping us like laugh at the fact that we can't hear what the damn words are. It's like bald-headed woman, kind of thing, and you're like,
Yeah.
And I thought that song, that I guess it's "Thank You Next," and I was like with my kids, I'm like, oh my God, this is so cool. There's someone singing about being a paleo diet, and it's like they're bacon eggs. I thought the woman was singing bacon eggs, and I'm like, oh, that's really cool, bacon. So I'm cooking my bacon and eggs, singing bacon eggs, thinking that that's a really cool song on the radio. And my kids are like, Mom, what the hell are you singing? And I'm like, this is that paleo song that this person likes to eat meat and the eggs, I guess, and I'm like jamming to it. It was really, really good rhythm, and they're like, Mom, she's saying "Thank you next," and I'm like, no way, there's no way she's saying "Thank you next," and it ruined my whole day. I was like, I was really happy singing bacon eggs, I'm just like. But yeah, so this person, and so
Some
I
songs.
told Scott about it. I'm like, Scott, do this, because he'll be perfect for it. He should do something like that. So I'm waiting to see those videos. I know he was dressed up as a woman before, like some kind of weird,
Oh
crazy
yeah.
out.
Not once.
No, not once. I've only seen it one time, but he's got to do it on his bike.
I call that bluff. And when I say call that bluff, he's gonna do it.
It's so good to have somebody that's so lighthearted and just full of life, and not afraid to be goofy and just be yourself, and to enjoy life and also share that joy. Another one that
Yeah.
does stuff like that is Jimmy Petanino, and
Yes.
he's Mr. Haunted. And I'm always sharing this. He's just so funny, and I'm thinking, how does he do this at work? How does he get away with this at work? He's always at work posting videos. I'm like, they must really love him.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, so it's good that you have people that are okay with just being themselves and just brightening up everybody's day. So thank you, Scott. So
Scott is one of the best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is.
yep. The problem is we don't have any conventions here in Arizona. It's like there's nothing to do in Arizona.
What?
It's like, yeah, there's nothing. I was trying to stay local and like do things locally, because every time there's an event, I would have to fly to Minnesota or Connecticut, and it's just like, there needs to be something, in the Southwest here that would be nice. So I might just have to relocate to back east, because that's where I'm from originally. But that way it'll be easier for me to get around and do more events and stuff. But because here it's just like, it's the desert. It's sparse. There's paranormal everywhere you go. I mean, you could just walk outside and there's paranormal, because
Oh yes.
there's a spirit
Definitely.
everywhere. But it's like it's hard here. It's there. We have Tombstone, and I think they just started an event there. But it's that's the Town Too Tough to Die. But yet I was there one day when it snowed and they closed the whole town for snow. We don't get snow here. We're like,
No,
what is that?
that was a weird event. That was weird.
Yeah, yep. So, but it's like
Yeah,
try out here, but then things they don't stick here for paranormal stuff. I don't know why, but who knows? Needs to grow
Maybe it's too
though.
hot.
Yeah, maybe. But you know what? It's actually paradise here from like end of like October to I would say April, May, and then it starts getting really hot. And then so that's like the best time to be here. If you have never been here and you want to come visit Arizona, do not come in the summer. It's basically you're cooking. Hey, there you are.
Hey,
Surprise!
who? Oh my God, who's the paranormal jackass? I don't know. I've never heard of him.
I don't pay attention to those names. I'm like, everyone has paranormal this, paranormal that, and I'm just like, I just need to know the person's name. Like,
But there's only one jackass, and that's me.
there's only one Scott Wilson. That's you. Then you are.
No, unfortunately, there are four of me.
Really? Wow.
Yeah,
There are more.
I got four kids. They're all midgets too, just like Dad.
Oh my god.
Just kidding. My second one's 5'10". He's the milkman's. But hey,
See, this is perfect. This is what you need. It's like laugh. Perfect.
yeah,
yeah, I seen you where you was gonna be on. I'm like, I gotta catch that show because I mean, I love it. I love all three of you so much, and I've had a little discussion with Mary and my homeboy over there, and but
Good.
as far as Onae goes, she has that energy just that attracts people, man. She's such a good person to be around. So
Thank you. You are so sweet for saying that. I didn't pay him. I promise I didn't pay him to say that.
yes, you did. Yes, you did.
So what events are you going to be at next, Scott?
I don't know yet. I've taken a little time off of the paranormal, and I'm coming back next month. The show will be starting back up, but
Okay.
this show's not about me. This show's about you.
I know, but like that's I am what I am. I'm,
Oh, trust me, I know. I know. I'd like to try to take you down to New Orleans and get you drunk.
woo! Yes, take me to O'Brien's. Yes, and let's have. And then we're gonna go to that. I can't remember the name of the place, but I went there and we have hurricanes there. The hurricane.
Yes.
Yes, that is so fun. Oh my gosh, you just need 2 hurricanes and you're good for the whole day. You know what your name is. You're just like, hey, let's dance.
Hey, I was good. I was good at the hotel. They had that little liquor store or whatever with all the margaritas and the daiquiri mixes. Dude, I went and got a big bucket of that. Went back to the hotel, sat in a hot tub, getting drunk. It was a good time.
Why? When you can walk around the streets and meet people. I have a picture that I love and I won't take off my phone because this man was so unique and interesting. Didn't go near him, but I took a picture from far. He had a cap on with a penis on his forehead and he had coconut bra and I'm just like, ooh, this is what
I think I just found my next. I think I found my next Halloween costume.
I that picture. That picture will never ever leave my head. I'm like, it burned into my brain, and I'm just like, oh, New Orleans, and I'm like, oh, there it is, there he is. Ooh. But yeah, and then what? 1 or 2 hurricanes, and I'm arguing with the drivers who are like the carriage and horse and carriage people,
Right.
arguing with them. I don't know why, but I was taking pictures of doorknobs. I'm like, oh, this is great.
Yeah, these hurricanes are the best. Yes.
I don't think I ate there, except I had my first time I ever had alligator. It was like little tiny bites of alligator with like breaded and fried. It was good for a little bit there, and then it started. I don't know. It didn't taste like chicken anymore. So when it started tasting alligator, I was like, ooh, that kind of tastes like, I don't know, green seaweed or something. I don't know. It was like weird. It tasted like the swampy thing, and I didn't like that. So after a while, but it could have been the hurricane. I don't know, but but it's fun there. We should have another one, just not where people are gonna protest against me. That was so crazy. I had to have. Did he tell you I had to have freaking police escorts because people were protesting me?
Yes.
Not
Yes.
me. Because I talked to
Yes.
them, and I'm like, ignore.
If she talks to the dead, she's Satan and she's evil. I was like, hold on. Let them get a hold of. Let me show them who I am. They're like, no, you got to stay in here. You can't go out there.
You'd be humping everybody's leg out there.
Amen, brother. Yeah.
I've seen it.
The power of Christ compels me.
And obviously the three of you are still here with me, but I was informed that I missed the rapture. I was like, damn, did I oversleep? What the heck happened?
Right?
I'm always late for the rapture. I'm like, where am I? What am I doing? So
Yeah. I waited for it on my sofa. Missed it completely.
I missed it. Yeah. I'm like, what time are these things supposed to happen so I can be aware?
I don't know. Because I must have been in the house getting coffee or something because I clearly missed it.
So either that or I am on the path to darkness. And it's fun, right? We're going in the handbasket, right, Scott?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. What are you drinking,
My
Shane?
handbasket has to be black and red, though. I like
Water.
black and red. It's my favorite color. Colors, I should say.
Water.
I have to get up tomorrow.
Have to have water. See, Scott, water.
It's not the
healthy for
weekend
you.
yet, Scott.
The weekend was busy.
It's 5
Really busy.
somewhere, right?
Huh? Say
It's
what?
5 o'clock somewhere.
True.
It is. Well, no, this is just Diet Coke.
Oh.
Well, the cup is almost as big as you.
It looks really big because I got tiny hands.
That's
This is only 12-inch. Onae, don't even go there. This is only a 12-ounce cup.
uh-huh.
Hey, at least I didn't try to sneak into your room. I'm just saying.
Oh my gosh, did you hear about that? Howard was trying to break into my hotel room one day. I was like freaking out. Where were we? Where were we when that happened?
I think you guys were in Kansas. Salinas.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
get there the night before and they didn't have my hotel ready for me, so I had to go to a different hotel. And I'm in this room and in the morning, all of a sudden someone's like trying to break into my room. I'm like, they're jiggling the handle, they're messing all, and I'm like, oh my God, someone's trying to, I'm like, how can this be? I'm like, oh my gosh. It ended up, so I opened it up. I'm like, I threw my clothes on and opened it up and there it is Howard. I was just like, and it was just kind of like, because both off, we're like, I was like tensed up and he's like shocked to see me and it was crazy. It was fun.
I'm not gonna lie, I've probably been shocked too. I'd have been.
Yeah, but you know what I do? I'm like, oh my God, once I realized it clicked who it was, I'm like, oh my God, come on in, have some coffee or something. I'm like, come on, hang out. And he's just like, this is crazy. Come on in. This is like,
That'd have been awesome.
yeah, because I'm like, this is fun. We're supposed to be having, I love black cats. Oh.
Ow.
My kid took off. She didn't, she wanted.
This is my little man.
That's sweet.
Oh,
What's his name?
His name is Miwo.
What?
My son watches anime, and that's all I know. He named it.
Oh, Kitty's over by the door sunbathing. She loves.
But what's funny is they all say these are their cats, but I'm the only one that cleans a damn litter box and feeds them.
Oh,
How's it your cat?
that. It claimed you, obviously.
Did you?
My dogs try to
So.
my dogs try to clean out my litter box. You know, my cat's litter box, not my litter box, but my cat's litter box. I try.
Yeah, my dog tries to as well. So I'm like, no.
Hey, Gia.
Jeremy, long time no see, hon.
What's up, Jeremy? But no, I've missed your beautiful faces. All of yous, of course.
We
Well, my
missed
beautiful
yours as well.
had to go
So-
into hiding for a while because I had that cancer, and then I had to get, you know, radiation, and that kind of kicked my ass. So, you know, they don't let the doctors tell you anything different. It hurts. It
Yeah.
freaking hurts. They cook you. You're like on a spit, you know, and they're just roasting you with the flame. It was bad. Oh my God, he's so loving. He's so adorable.
Listen, dude, I was the one invited on this show, not you. Get the fuck back.
Oh,
Sorry, I didn't mean to use that word. I apologize.
I thought I was bad when I was saying the S word.
Well, you know me,
Mm.
the NC-17. I'm going to be like the triple X-rated paranormal. That's my new nickname.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch that. I'll watch that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, since, you know, I deleted my one page.
Yeah, I'm starting one too. Hmm.
What's the address to that?
Oh, nowadays everybody's there. Everyone's talking about it. So I'm like, I'm behind like 5 years with this thing. I gotta get on the jump on the
Hey,
wagon.
women make good money. I'm
Yeah,
just
I mean,
saying.
like, look at this, right? You know.
I need to do. I'm gonna get something like that. I think Jeremy even brought up one time I should put cups here, like Madonna with the little tassels, and just shake it.
Send you that freaking picture of that guy from. You're gonna love it. I don't know if I can show it on this thing and not get you guys in trouble, but I will probably private message.
No, we're not going to be in trouble.
Not whatsoever.
We showed one time Scott's Halloween face.
Oh yeah, my Halloween makeup. Oh my god.
I love Halloween. That's like my favorite. Did you guys? Was that like everybody's favorite holiday growing up? I always loved Halloween. That was like my favorite holiday. I don't know. It's just like it's supposed to be like Christmas is supposed to be your favorite holiday, but I like really resonate. I've always resonated with Halloween.
Yeah.
I got married on Halloween.
Absolutely.
It's like you can be yourself.
Yeah, you did.
What year was it? When were we there? And oh wait, no, it was when I was officiating. I officiated Howard's wedding, Howard and Jackie's wedding. I officiated that. That's when.
Oh
That's
yeah.
when I think I met this guy. Well, I didn't meet him. I saw him. From afar. I didn't want to go near him. I was across the street from him. That was about as close as I could get, or I wanted to get. But where is he? It's like hilarious. I can't believe it. And you have to do this. It's gonna be so fun. But anyway, yeah. So let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I have so many pictures. I take pictures all the time, and I never post them. So, unfortunately.
Well, sometimes you don't need to. Sometimes those are meant for you. Those are your memories, you
That's
know.
exactly what it is. I'm like, I look at them all the time, and I'm like, yeah. But when I want to find one, I can't find it.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Where is,
I feel the same way.
when did Howard get married? I don't remember when Howard got married.
I don't know. I didn't get a chance to go.
That's right. You weren't there. Why not? What were you doing?
I don't think I could get time off of work.
Oh, it was fun. It was fun. It was fun. So I was warned not to go in the water because they have piranhas in there. Someone let loose.
Oh, do they?
And then so I guess they multiplied, I guess, and did their thing and eat people that go in the water. You know, I guess if you want to like get rid of somebody, you go to New Orleans.
Listen, I have bad enough luck with wasps, so I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Dude, I got stung twice. Friday by a wasp. He went up my shorts, and He was literally 2 inches from stinging
Oh my.
me there.
Ow.
Oh, dude, it hurt so bad. But I was also disappointed because I know if he would have stung it, it would have grew and got bigger. So it was a no-win situation for me. It hurt, but yet mini me didn't get bigger me. I'm just saying.
I think I found them.
You guys are the one to send me the link to jump on. I'm just saying, you know what you're getting into when you send me the link.
Yeah,
This is
True.
me with my hurricane.
Yeah.
At least that's fun.
It was fun. It was fun. I'm trying to find that guy because that was crazy, crazy, crazy. I couldn't believe that. That was like my first experience. Here he is. Here he is, guys.
wow.
Here he
I
is.
found him.
Oh my God. Yes. That's a coconut. What do they call those? Narwhal. He's a narwhal. You know, the underwater unicorn. Dude, I'm gonna do that.
He's in like these little tiger, whatever, these like leopard print things, and I'm just like, oh my god, a little mosquito,
That is fantastic.
and then the lovely little hat.
Now I
Dude,
now I do understand
yep,
why you took the picture from far. Yep.
that is excellent.
But that was my experience in New Orleans. It was beautiful there. But all my pictures are of strangers and architect like a doorknob or something. I'm just like, okay. But you know what? I at least even with hurricanes, I appreciated the craftsmanship that they took the time to do and create and make New Orleans as beautiful as it is, and such a masterpiece that you can't not enjoy yourself there. So
See, I didn't get to just because, like, I only got to spend like an hour and a half down there. For one, my daughter was with me, you know, and she was only 16, almost 17 at the time.
I want to go to
And
Junction. We could do that.
yeah, and then jumping over to Mandeville to help Howard. Somehow I ended up becoming his assistant, driving some of these celebrities around, which a couple of them I would have just preferred to just drop them off in the Gulf of Mexico and say bye. But so that's why I didn't get to enjoy a lot of it. You know, I was running, picking this guy up or that guy up, and this dude wants me to buy him breakfast. Listen, dude, okay, you got your own fucking job, you got your own money, you buy your own food. Excuse my French again.
Was that Rob? Did Rob want you to buy him food?
No, he was just kind of vulgar.
Yeah, he was.
Like, you know,
He was fun.
but yeah, so.
So yeah, no, we should create an event in New Orleans again. We should create one, or someone should create one.
Absolutely. I would love to do that.
And because you know when you're not investigating, it's still such a lively place that when it's still like a vacation, yet you're still on an event and doing. I mean, it's just
Oh,
full
absolutely.
of stuff to do and enjoy. And because I was there with Michael,
Yep, Michael.
and then I was there with Anthony. And from the
Yep.
I think he's like a race hunter or something, or I don't know what his name is, but the thing. But Anthony and his wife and kids, and it was just like it was so fun. We were out there dancing and enjoying it, and then we did paranormal stuff. It was really fun. And then
Yeah, you guys did.
yeah, and then I had that really handsome police escort, which was really nice. Because I know people really loved me there.
See, I want to come down to you. I was out in Arizona, not this year, but
Why
last
didn't you
year.
come see me?
But I want to come. I know I didn't get a chance to. That's what I want to come down and see you, and I want to experience the Renaissance thing that you do because I love that kind of stuff.
I own the booth there, so I have to be there every.
That's what I'm saying. I'll be a little squire.
I will love to dress you up in a cod piece and tights and put you right outside my booth and draw people in.
Yes.
Did you see the cod piece I got for Howard for his wedding? Did he ever show you?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, fleur de lis. So they have ones with popcorn, like a popcorn container, so you can like just have your popcorn and snack while you're standing there. So yeah, or collect tips once it's done. Once you're empty, once it's empty, you can collect tips.
That is awesome.
I can see you.
Handy,
You'd be amazing.
really handy. We need that here as well, Shane.
Yes, we do. We sure
Yeah,
do.
yeah. Yeah, we should like kind of like try to organize something. But I was thinking maybe I don't know. North Carolina sounds nice to relocate to. So, but still, what happened to Scott? Where the heck did he go? But
I don't
probably go.
think
No
he's gonna
clue.
go. Now he's gone.
Yeah, I think
I
he's
don't know.
fucked off.
I think something happened. I don't know.
Yeah,
Technology. So
Yep.
that's
at
it is.
his best.
Well, he has the link, so he can come back in as soon as he's ready.
Exactly,
Uh-huh.
exactly.
I did have a question though, because
Uh-huh.
it's about the psychic mediumship.
Uh-huh.
My sister-in-law, she sees spirits like we see each other.
Uh-huh.
And when she was younger, she didn't know the difference between a spirit and a human being anymore. Did you have that same problem when you were little?
I did. I was always talking to what looked like I was talking to wallpaper or whatever. Nothing. I did. And and because what they did is they actually come and appear to you like they're actually right there. Because it would still happen to me. Um, Periodically, I'd have somebody pop up, and but one day I woke up and it was as if someone's standing right there next to my bed, and I'm waking up. I open my eyes, and he's got jeans and a flannel shirt, and I look up, and then there was no head, and I was just like, oh, whoa, you know. So with that experience, because it was like you could even see the shirt moving, like he was breathing and everything, like it's like I was expecting to see and there be a person there, but when the head was missing, I knew something was up. So so I asked them to please stop frightening me and confusing me like that, and please come to me in a way that they can come to me full form. Just make it so that I understand and know and can recognize that it's not there. You talk to them. You tell them the parameters of what they need to be doing to communicate with you,
Yeah,
and that helps. If they're respectful, they will do that.
yeah,
So.
exactly.
And so
Yeah,
yeah,
my
so now
sister.
you gotta do that. Like if she needs to, tell her like just talk to them like you would a person, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, my sister-in-law. She used to be scared because and she hates it when you start staring at her, because that's the only difference between the human beings and a spirit. They would just
Mhm.
stare blankly, and that's when she knew. All right, this is not a human being. That's something else. But I am a bastard.
You know,
So of
I,
course I
I
would start staring. You beat me up for that. So,
yeah, that she'll get you good. She'll get you good. That's okay.
oh yeah,
I
So
can't wait for like the time when I can like do that to people.
oh that's fun.
I have to jump off so I
Oh,
can start dinner. I'm sorry, but I'm still gonna jump back in on the chat so I can still see your beautiful faces.
Ah,
So
Thank
so
you for coming
sweet.
on for just a while.
thank
Thank
you guys for having me. I love you guys so much.
We love you
always.
too, Scott.
So thank you guys.
Bye
bye.
bye,
Thank
sweetie.
you. Bye bye.
He's awesome. I love Scott. He's
Yeah,
he's a
yeah.
good soul.
I
So
did with my last team. I did the first interview on the 13th dimension when they were on an event. If I'm correct.
yeah,
It was
Yeah.
5 years ago. That was.
5 years ago. Yeah, I was doing events with them as well. I was at I think it was the Salina, Kansas one. That was crazy. And because weird shit happens to me all the time. Um, that one was like the epitome of weirdness. And then there was another one, I think was the New Orleans one. So I think those are the only two, maybe there are more. I don't know. I've been to so many, I don't even remember. It's like they all kind of blend.
Yeah. Isn't
So
it? Isn't it true that in the end they're all quite the same? The
yeah,
con.
in a sense they
Yeah.
are. Yeah, because I mean, but what I loved about them when it wasn't, everybody, backstabbing everybody, kind of like that, unity thing. It was a reunion. It felt like a family reunion. You didn't know people on a like in person, but when you met them at the event, it's like you only have like 72 out 48 to 72 hours to like be with these people, and it's like a family reunion. You're like, oh my God, it's so great to see you, and you just connect with those that you are connected, and it's like it's really fun and exciting to meet up with those. That's
Yeah.
more fun, family or like not family oriented, but like it becomes a family and it feels
Yeah.
like a family, and then you try to get as much in, like, I don't sleep at those things. I'm just like up. Like, I might take like a little cat nap. It's like, why even bother having a hotel room? But it's fun. Like you want to absorb and spend as much time with these people as possible, and get to know them better. And it's because they're really interesting, and it's fun that you can meet certain people and like really click. Like my
Yeah.
friend Jackie, we didn't know each other, and we barely just became friends on Facebook. But we started DMing each other and texting each other like the night before the one in Vegas, and because I was like, I don't know if I want to go to this one. And I was like, And then when we started texting, I was like, oh my gosh, now I'm actually excited to like meet this person. And when we saw each other, it was like a reunion, like past life reunion almost kind of like thing. And we've been best friends ever since. We do road trips together, and the craziest stuff happened to us in the road trips. It's like we're due for like to just do another one. But you create your own family, and it's
Yeah.
amazing the unique people that you meet, and the old souls that you meet, because a lot of them are old souls, and they've got this inner knowledge, that like they've been there, we've
Yeah.
been here before, we've been connected before. And just because meet somebody and you get along great with somebody at these things doesn't necessarily mean you're always meant to like have them in your life. Everyone's in your life for a reason, a season, a lifetime, but always a lesson. And
Yeah.
and so and just it might be just to reconnect and just say hi, from previous life, kind of like a connection kind of thing, and then you move on with your life. But yeah, these things are pretty interesting and fun. They really are.
Yeah. Oh, we have
Absolutely.
a fewer question. Can a spirit show themselves like something else as another being? I saw something as a kid, but they showed themselves not human-like.
Yeah, they can take any form. It's energy, and whatever they want to project, they can. So yeah, it's you to just kind of like, it's up to you to go with the energy of love, and approach it with love, and that will, one for one, it protects you, and always carry a little bit of salt in your bra or pocket, and yeah, it's energy. Energy can do whatever it wants, because it's free. It's just malleable, and it can be. It's like electricity. It can be right here in one light bulb, or it can be everywhere in the whole house at the same time. And you don't have to understand it. You just accept it and know that it can do whatever it wants, because it's just energy.
Yeah,
Yeah, makes sense.
Hmm.
does make sense. Yeah, and the salt thing is a very good tip.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, when I'm working, it's like I like to bring Reese's peanut butter cups. I'm not advertising for them, but they are. It's like almost like the perfect thing because it's sweet and salty at the same time. Those are like the best kind of little snacks to have. Or you just bring, like, I have a special salt rock that I carry with me all the time. And sometimes even after a reading, you just kind of like got to just like do like you're going to do a shot of tequila. You like, lick lick the hand, pour the salt on, and just, you got to lick, and it's very grounding.
It's good for cleansing the body as well.
Yeah.
Yes, there you go. some minerals in there.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's interesting what you get to learn about yourself and stuff. And I learned, you know how I learned that? I was doing an event and there was this weird individual, and he was he brought his little pendulum and he was swinging his pendulum while we were working on other people in the audience there. And the person I was working with, she was one of my mentors at the church I grew up in. And she's just like, she left him alone. She wouldn't go near him with a 10-foot pole. And so it was my turn. And so I went and obviously took him. And you are sweet and salty. But he was draining me of my energy right there in front of everybody. And I was in a church. So I thought, oh, I'm safe. I'm good. And I could just, I'll do whatever. And it was draining me. I was like almost on the floor, like drained of energy. And then next thing I know, I'm like looking up and going, oh, there's a salt shaker. Oh, and it's pouring down salt. Who needs salt? Does someone need salt? And next thing I know, all of a sudden I'm feeling energized. I'm up and I finished up my reading with that guy because he was like doing something weird to me and like draining my energy, like being like what is that, energy vampire people.
Yep.
And that's what was happening, I guess. And all of a sudden spirit just kind of like put salt on me. And so it doesn't even have to be like physically salt. You just have to like, hey, spirit, like give me, hit me, give me some salt here. But yeah, it was really interesting to learn that. And it was like how, and having my mentor there at the time, Maggie, and she was like watching all this happen. And she was just like, okay, she learned something herself as well. Again, and she was much older than me, and she passed years ago, which I'm very sad about. But she watched it and she saw what happened, and she even learned, no matter how old you are, you're always learning. And she was one of the she was like one of the, a big minister or head minister, not in and in the church. So it was definitely interesting to have even learned that even the elders can learn still. So it was, and that's how it's just, you're always learning, always learning.
Yeah. Well, that's a thing in the paranormal. You never stop learning.
Yeah.
There's always something new.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's a pretty beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And something is happening and you're coming home and have more questions
Mm-hmm.
every single time.
Yes, it's interesting. Did you need to go out,
Now-
miss? Yeah, I'll be right back. It's like 2 seconds.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Take it easy. Cindy, I have to come back to your question because a while ago you asked the question. What was the topic? Well, the topic is gone, and now it's back again. We're on topic again.
Yeah,
What topic are we talking about? It's me.
we
No,
are all
okay.
over the place, like always.
That's
Let me
me.
see,
I'm
where
all
is it?
over the place.
This was the question, and it's been, I think,
What was the
1.5 hour, 1 hour ago or something.
Yes, what was
Have
the
a
topic?
topic? Were we supposed to have a topic?
No, you were the topic.
Oh, okay. I'm like, shoot, I didn't do my homework.
No. No. This is a normal thing with us.
Yeah,
Yes.
well,
We have a guest. We are talking to the guest. We go completely off topic, and then we're back again.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's always the way it is. I mean,
Yeah.
and then I'm even doing, when I do my live streams, I'll be like talking to one person, giving them a reading, and then I'll scroll like about 5 times before I like finish their reading.
Yep.
It is what it is, you just kind of go with the flow.
Yeah.
Those
Exactly.
are the most fun.
Yeah.
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 The best lives are those with no topics, go with
Mhm.
the flow, and let's talk about everything and nothing.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yep. Because there's so much to learn about everybody anyway. And it's so fun to find that you can learn from other people's experiences just from talking with them, or even like learning about somebody and how you're connected with them by having similar experiences and stuff. So you can come in. I left the door open. I have the curtain over the door, so she doesn't think she'd come in.
Yeah, No, you can't go through.
Oh my God, Scott.
What do you say now?
What are you doing now, Scott?
You can't have a topic and invite me in. Go. No, exactly.
Our left field, Scott. That's just you. You are left field.
Yeah, that's Scott.
I just found out I could have made his image a little smaller as well. This program is amazing. I like it. Guess what I'm gonna do next, Scott?
As soon as he's back as a guest.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be this big, and he's gonna be lit.
Yes,
Yeah, Scott.
yeah, he's in real life that big as well.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It fits.
I'm even bigger.
Hmm.
There you go. That's a good girl. So, that's a good girl.
Well, there's another question I had, but we went off topic. You asked us what the scariest thing was
Oh, yeah,
that
that's
happened
right.
to us.
Yeah, you
Now you.
didn't answer.
Oh, me. Oh my gosh. Um, what was the scary? I don't know. I never remember anything. Um, I'm always like in La La Land, so I just float around life. Um, the scariest thing I think, I don't know. It's like there's so many different levels of scary, and then some are. I would say probably there's just so many. But there was this one time I was in where the heck was I? I think I was in Minnesota. I definitely had some really interesting things in Minnesota happen to me. But I think I'm gonna have to say I wouldn't say it was the scariest thing for me because I was living it. It was happening to me, through me. So it was really scary for everybody else. And what happened was I was in Nevada and Virginia City. That is like the greatest place ever for spirit activity if you ever want to go there. Plus, if you like Tombstone and Bisbee, Arizona, it's like a combination of both. So it's like really intense. I love it. Never go in the winter though. You want to go like around September, October. That's like the best time to go there. And so I was there doing an event and my own event. Um, and but I joined. There was like a Paracon going on separately, and I was doing my own event at the Delta and the Bonanza there. And so after my mediumship event, no, I was there. I was there for another paranormal thing too as well. So this is, and we were in the Bonanza, and we went down into the basement, and something jumped in. I wasn't expecting it. I was like, okay, we're in a group. Nothing's going to happen to me. We're in a group thing, group setting. Nothing's going to happen. And it did. It would just like jumped on in. It took over. And then, and then the spirit came in and took over me a little bit. I wasn't possessed. People were freaking out thinking I was possessed. I wasn't possessed. I'm a channeler. So spirit knows it can jump in, say what it has to say, and then I push it out. When I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, what's going on here? No, you can't stay. But another one would come in. So I'd be like dropping, and then another one would come in. And so I had like 3 or 4 different energies come in, and totally different personalities, you could tell. And they were, and I think I was with definitely my friend Jackie, and I scared the crap out of her, and I scared the crap out of, Michelle. I can't remember her last name, but she's I think the ghost magnet. And
Baron.
yeah. And there was a few others, Ray and Casey were there. And then the owner of the Bonanza was there as well. And he didn't believe in this stuff, but he knew me on a personal level where he knew this was not me. Like, whoa, what the heck's going on? So that scared him. It scared Jackie. No one knew what the hell's going on. And Michelle didn't know what was going on. Nobody knew what was going on with me because they had never experienced this with me. But I went to a church, and this is what happens. It's like we learn how to do this at church. But the problem was I wasn't planning on being a part of like the whole psychic thing on that evening, and so I was just kind of chilling, hanging back, having a glass of wine, and and it was just like, nope, we're taking over. And so I woke up or came out of the whole thing, and I swear it was more of like, you know, when the cartoons and something's a little salty and their whole face and bodies puckers up. Someone poured salt in my mouth, and it was just like so much salt in my mouth, and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm dying. But yeah, it was, but I didn't have a memory of it. I had like a very vague memory of I knew I was in there with these energies, but it was not letting, it was like kind of like taking over in a sense, but not. So like I could kind of see what was going on and experiencing it, but I wasn't able to at that moment. The energy wanted to say its piece and then leave. And then another one popped in, and it was, so that was kind of I learned, whoa, okay, when I'm going to be doing these things, I need to, or be around these things, I need to be more, alert, carry more salt on me. Don't drink a glass of wine during these things. And yeah, so that was my, I would say, scariest thing for me is knowing that they just can, but again, it was a fun experience at the same time, because I learned a lot. I learned that I could just they jump in multiple, it's like, woo.
Yeah.
So it was definitely interesting. But yeah, that was, I would say, the scariest thing, just for the simple fact that I had a learning experience, not that an energy was coming in. That didn't scare me. It was the fact that, it was a learning experience for me. And I was around very loving, supportive people that, and they wanted to be there to help me. So, and support me and keep me safe. So that was a positive right there. So you got to keep, if you're going to be around doing these things, you never know what spirit will do or come and, so you got to make sure you have somebody that's going to have your back for you and protect you on the physical energy plane with, as well as, kind of have some knowledge and acceptance and understanding of what you're experiencing and doing on the spiritual level of it as well. So, but otherwise, I've had, the scariest things for me was growing up was those damn shadow people. I'm like, it's like, what the heck? I mean, they're like, we're coming for you. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And then you can't escape because they're everywhere. They can just follow you. It's like, so that was like, for childhood kind of stuff, that was the most frightening for me, was those shadow people. And then I got to the point where it's like, when I got more experienced, it was like, okay, I just don't like being in the dark and then seeing something even darker, and it's just like when I'm by myself. Don't like being by myself in the dark. But that was, those shadow people, they're scary as hell. And, they just come in, they'll stare at you from the corner of the room, and you're like, ooh, what the hell? make some noise.
At least do something
around the corner.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then another scary moment was, and I was young still, I was like early 20s. I think I was like 20, 21. And you don't think that they can actually touch you and stuff. But I learned that, sometimes you think you're, at that time I thought, okay, well, this is my imagination. Like, what's going on with me? What is this crazy crap, these shadow people doing? And you think of these shows that they're like those, like Haunted in whatever, Connecticut or whatever, those shows, well, everything's haunted in Connecticut, but this one was in Arizona, and I was in an apartment complex, and I was in my apartment, and it was bedtime, and I sensed, you can just get that tingly, like, woo, something's here, and the lights would flicker. And so that's what happened, because I had my nightlight on, which was flickering, and I was like, oh no, here they come again. I was kind of nervous. And next thing I know, my bed sheets are moving, and I could see in my mind that there was a hand underneath the bed sheet, but the bed sheet physically was moving, and it was coming closer to me, and it touched me and freaked me. I was like, I jumped. I like, if I could have clung to the ceiling, I would have. It was that scary. But and it wouldn't leave me alone. So those things, when they touch me and they come at you like that, like sneaky in the bed, bed's supposed to be safe, with the little sheet. The sheet's supposed to protect you, and they violated that little protection zone of the sheet. It's like, whoa. So yeah, that was scary because always the bed's supposed to be your safe zone when you're under the sheet. Like the sheet is like some special little. It's just knowledge that protects you. Your blankets and and you don't put your foot over the bed because that hand will get you. But the hand just came on in, and that was really scary for me. So
Yeah.
that was when those shadow people come in, and that was really scary. And I never talked to anybody about it because if I did, no one understood, and then I sounded crazy. And so I was years later. I'm an adult, had children. I find on TV a show called Shadow People, and it was crazy. I was like, "Look, everybody, this is real. I'm not
Yeah.
crazy. Look, this is real. They're doing a scientific study on this. People with sleeping and shadow people and shadow figures." And I'm like, yes, this is crazy. This is
Yeah.
real. And it was healing for me. But yeah, those shadow people, man, they're scary. That I would say that was probably the scariest thing for me was those shadows people. So
I I
especially when it was touching me.
I can yeah, exactly that part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said in the beginning, I sleep with my foot around over the bed. It doesn't matter to me. Maybe it's because I'm a big guy or something. I don't know. But I have never experienced anything like that. If I would have had that experience, I wouldn't sleep for years.
Yeah.
And I'm a big guy. I'm not scared of anything. But no.
And they even today they come in my bedroom and they kick my bed. I'll be laying there and it's like I'll be on the phone talking to somebody and all of a sudden my bed will like jolt and I'm just like, what the? I'm like, oh man, something's kicking my bed. Thank God I'm on the phone with somebody because I might be really super scared. But yeah,
Exactly.
and so I'm
But
like,
that's
I
a
tell,
violation.
yeah, it is. I'm like, don't leave my bed alone. This is not funny. My
No.
cat's underneath it hissing because it's scared as can be. I'm just like, leave my cat alone. Leave me alone. Leave my bed alone. This is like the sacred space. Have some respect, damn it.
Exactly.
So, but yeah,
What the
that
hell?
was something fun. Oh, the light is flickering behind you. Yeah, that's spirit coming and letting you know. And it doesn't always have to be like a scary thing. It could be a loving energy coming and just saying, "Hey, I'm here." So you just
Yeah.
gotta like listen to what is going on at that moment. Are you nervous? Are you scared? Is it kind of is it are you getting a comfortable feeling? Like were you just thinking of your grandmother that had passed over, or did you just watch a scary movie and now you're just like kind of wigged out? But
They do things to you.
so it's like, but yeah, typically it's usually a loved one mostly. I find that's usually a loved one or somebody that isn't evil coming and kind of trying to communicate and connect, and that's kind of what I found mostly in my experiences. So there
Yeah.
have been some, like I was really scared. I had just watched part of, I think the whole movie. I don't know if it was the whole movie or not, but I watched The Conjuring, and that one creeps me out because I was raised Catholic, so I believe in that crap. So, and then I was laying in bed, and the cat, the cat jumps up on the bed. I screamed so damn loud. The cat jumped even further. I scared the cat. I think it lost like 7 of its 9 lives. Poor thing. And it zoomed out the bedroom and down the stairs and shot everywhere. I was like, you poor thing. So, so that was scary, but it was because I watched a scary movie, So,
Yeah.
but poor cat. But yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. So, but
Yeah. Yesterday with me, I was watching ghostly videos, like mimicking videos of people getting mimicked. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch that. But it was late in the evening. I'm not that scared. Doesn't matter to me. And all of a sudden, I was on edge. And I was like, why am I on edge? This is not normal. And I was making sandwiches for the kids for school days. And I looked outside the window. I forgot my wife hanged the laundry outside, so it was going this. And I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, oh, thank God it's the laundry. It was completely dark out there. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, thank God, it's loading.
I miss that. I miss that crap.
I can scare myself with the branch as well. It doesn't matter. I just
Yeah.
step on the branch. The branch is going to grab my ankle, and it scares the shit out of me.
Yeah,
Yes. Yep.
I
Mm-hmm.
love it. I love
I
it.
was on a road trip with Jackie. I think we were going to New Orleans, and I had this car. And you wouldn't think a car could be haunted or whatever, but apparently mine was. And I used to drive. When I would drive, it would grab at the back of my leg, like, and it's like as if something was like underneath my chair. And I'm like, and I thought, well, maybe a squirrel or something came in my car, and like I don't know, but it would touch me all the time, but not all the time. So then I'd like get out of the car and like look everywhere looking for this critter that was in my car. Nothing there. I'm like, okay, I don't know. So then one day Jackie and I were on our road trip to New Orleans, and she's driving. All of a sudden she's like, oh my God, something just touched my leg. And I'm like, oh, thank God, it happened to you too. I'm not crazy. And she's just like, what the hell? You have a haunted car. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. So I'm just, just jumps in there at me, and it's like, I don't know, grabs me when I'm driving. And so, but it freaked her out. And it was like funny. It was funny, but not funny, but it's like, but my car was even haunted. So I'm just like, got a new one since then, thank God. But nothing's happened to me so far yet, thank God, knock on wood. But
Shit. Tomorrow you're driving. There's going to be
Right.
trouble.
Yeah, I know. But I was like, yeah, I'm like, this, even cars can be haunted, and it's just
Oh
like,
yeah.
this is crazy. So, but it's so fun to have somebody, experience what you're experiencing, and that way, you're not crazy. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
good, yeah.
Yeah. Even though it freaks them out, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter. You're not
yeah, 'cause
crazy.
when we were in Virginia City, Jackie and I were on an event there as well. Again, I think this might have been a different time that we were there, and we were sharing a room because whatever, the hotel botched up our stuff and our arrangements, and so they stuck us. Thank God we knew each other, because they stuck us together in the same room. And so we're we're sitting in the room in Virginia City, and I can't remember the name of the hotel we were in, but it was definitely interesting. Um, it's near the fudge shop. I know that. I love fudge. So I made sure I stopped there. But it's like right next to the fudge shop. And it's oh my God, something I think might be a silver something, silver whatever. I could be wrong. So I don't even want to say it. But so we're sitting there having a conversation on the bed. And I'm so used to things happening to me. But we're sitting there talking, and the washcloth that was draped, a wet washcloth, which is heavy, it's not going to fall on the floor. It's like draped around this edge of the sink, and it flies off and across the room. And she's just like, and I'm like talking, because I was like, I had something to say. So I'm talking to her, and she's just like, did you see that? And I'm like, yeah, I saw it. But I'm talking, so like, I want to get back to the conversation. She's like, a wash just flew across the freaking room, and all you care about is your conversation that you want to have. And I'm like, well, yeah. She's like, but it's not like every day a washcloth. No, I'm like, yeah, I know, but this shit happens, So
I love it.
yeah. And then I was talking with a friend, and on the internet doing a FaceTime like this, and they're like, oh my God. He's like, I'm just sitting here, and my napkin moved just across my freaking desk. And I'm just like, yeah, okay. He's like, do you not understand the concept? I'm like, things happen to me all the time. It's like, just get used to it. And you're just like, yeah, it's probably because you're talking to me, Shit
Yeah, well,
happens.
Cindy has it already.
Hmm?
Cindy has the same problem. The light
Oh,
started flickering. She was just looking at you.
true. Yeah, the light flickering. Yeah,
Yeah.
whenever people are around me, electronics don't work. They'll be like, my computer's not working. I'm like, oh, let me step away from you for a second there, then, and then it will work. And they're like, that's not, and sure enough, it is. It's weird shit happens. So
That is
like they
weird.
just froze
Yeah.
me right now. Like I saw that I froze for a second there. So
Yeah.
Just a little.
yeah, just a little. It did it just
Don't
enough.
don't do it again. Don't talk about electronics. I don't like it.
Nope.
I know, they're funny. They see they
Let's
let
go
me know
on.
that they're watching.
Yeah. Oh
So
my God.
I have my deck of cards here right in front of me. Does
Ah,
anybody, would you either of you like a reading, or both of you have a question to
I'm
answer?
always open to it.
Well, what would you like?
I don't have a question, but
No, me
I'm
neither.
nosy. I'm nosy.
Okay, well, ladies before gentlemen. So I will start
Always.
with Mary, since we're going to do a general. Let's see here. Oh, you're stuck on something. What's going on here? You've been trying to work out something. It's not working out as smoothly as you'd like it to. That's for
Ooh.
sure. Let's see. But just a little bit more focus and tweaking. It's all about perspective, they're telling me. So whatever this topic is that they're talking about with you, it's kind of iffy right now. You're feeling, is this even worth it? Is it going to work out? It's things aren't just working, and it's all about perspective. Because right now you're kind of feeling like you're up in limbo right now at the moment, and with this, but they're just saying have faith. It's just about perspective, and also they're telling, ooh, someone's here. Ooh, I just got chills. So, it's a female energy. She has longer hair. I think it's lighter, longer hair. She's showing me her cuff. It's like a lace cuff on her. Like, so she obviously wore. You're okay. It's okay. It's okay. No. It's okay. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. Leave them alone. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. This is what happens when spirit comes around. Sorry. It's okay. It's okay. Oot. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. No. Shh. Sorry. So there. It's okay, guys. It's all right. I'll tell them to go. You need to go. Thank you. It's okay. They're gone. They're going away. It's okay. I won't bring them in. So sorry. This is what happens.
No problem.
So you have a loved one that is around that wants to communicate with you. But whatever they're dealing with right now, I just cut the cards into 3 piles, and one of the piles you have on the back of the card is a blue 7. That represents, blue to me represents tranquility and harmony is coming your way. The number 7, it's a spiritual number, but that also represents, in a spiritual manner, whatever you're dealing with on a spiritual level, things will start to smooth out and become more peaceful, if it hasn't happened already. So it's like you're becoming like one with an understanding. It does look like here for you, celebration is on its way. If you're not celebrating, it will be working out for you, because again.
I'm used to it. My dogs do the same.
So you have another person wanting to come in and talk to you about how celebration and things are moving forward, and they are helping you. They're telling me the word help. So they are trying to help you on the spiritual side. They're helping you. And they're saying, take a chance. Okay. Obviously, do your homework that you need to do, so you're well aware of all the ins and outs and ups and downs. So, but it's okay to take that chance. Okay. Because things are going to start to move smoothly for you. And this is good to have upside down, the 7 of Swords right there. So that means, you're releasing things from the past. So something that, was, a negative experience, something, that was backstabbing in a sense, or whatever happened that shouldn't have happened, things behind the scenes, someone was being sneaky around you, and you're over that. You've overcome that. And now trust that you weren't being, they were being foolish by thinking they could do that to you, but you've learned your lesson. You've learned what to look out for. And I got chills again.
Yeah.
And okay. And so with that, now what to look out for, to be aware, not necessarily keep you from moving forward with what you're wanting to do, but now you're just aware of who and where and what, the energy wise of others around you. You're going to keep your circle tight. So I do feel like this is definitely going to be happening probably around the time frame of Sagittarius, if not before. Okay, so it will be, which is November, December timeframe, that we will be looking for this. And it's saying here it is. This is what they were showing me earlier. This is the Hanged Man, and this is where you're feeling like right now you're in limbo. And with that, it's all about perspective. So things have to happen on other levels and in areas that you don't know about. Like they're working things out in order for everything to just kind of coincide and collide, and just kind of blend and flow for you when the timing is right. So keep moving forward with what you're wanting, because you are going to overcome a bittersweet situation. Does that make any sense to you?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. You are moving fast and furious when it happens. Okay. When
Yeah.
the timing is right, here's the Knight of Swords. This is the fastest moving card in the deck. So this is you moving forward with your idea and what you're working on, and it's going to be successful. They're telling me success. So yeah, you will be successful. It's just all about timing, perspective, and learning your lessons of who and what you need to watch out for and be aware of, and just have your boundaries. Okay.
Yeah, makes sense. Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, Shane. Now focus on you.
Nice.
Mr. Mom, there's like, is there something that you've been doing with the kids, a project you've been doing with the kids? Is there something coming up with them? Because they said Mr. Mom.
No, not really. I'm becoming a bit nicer. I'm working on my own
Oh, okay.
because I've been very angry, and it had its reasons, but I've worked on it, and it's getting a lot better now.
Good.
So they cuddle me more now.
Maybe you need to watch Mr. Mom, the movie. It's really good.
I'm going to check it out now. For
Yeah. So there's a decision coming up here for you. You had a decision to make, and you made that decision. And it looks like here it's going to blossom and bloom from there and grow from this. And you're going to really see the results around the time frame of March, April time frame. Things are really going to start to blossom and bloom for you around that. Again, here you're in limbo, feeling you're in limbo. But again, it's all about timing and perspective, and everything has to work out behind the scenes that you don't even realize. Like, you're ready to go. So with you having more of a delay, it's saying here, we're giving you time to refine this, to exactly what, because you're going to change your mind and want to add little elements to it. Okay. That will kind of make this, and people also, this is you giving, and this is gifts and receiving gifts and giving gifts. And so this is where other people are going to probably like invest in you and kind of gift, in a sense, for this, which will lead to the financial situation that you're looking for and needing. It will lead to that. So it is coming. And I do see you signing contracts. It is also a way of you being able to have more balance in your life and making sure that, yes, I've got my family life here and I've got this over here that I want to do. And it's going to start to balance and flow as far as, and have more balance in your relationship and life. And with that, it shows here happy life, happy family, abundance is coming your way. It's all about perspective. And when it's ready to flow, start to come for you, it's going to happen for you. And it's saying here, you have within you all that you need to make this a success. Okay? So it's all within you. And if you need help, it's within, all you have to do is ask, because it's all right around there and it will be given to you, because I've got the gift card here plus all this right here. These two here mean things are going to come together for you when the timing is right. But it still has more, you have to do more refining of the plans. And there's another element, and I think another person, they're saying another person that is going to be joining in on this, whatever this is. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. So like, they just put shit in there. Oops, they put stuff in there, and I just gotta like let it flow. But there's going to be another person or another element to this that needs to come, but it's not going to come for probably another month or two, maybe 3, just to kind of give myself a little leeway there. So it's either, because they're saying the number 3 to me right now. So it's going to be like, 1, you have an idea, 2, you're planning, and then 3, that's when everything's going to start to tie together. But everybody has to be in the same level for it to all flow, and somebody isn't there yet. So it's going to start to, it will start to come together, but they have to work through things. But they're going to be a really positive, they're saying positive addition to whatever this is that you're focusing on and doing. So
It makes a lot of sense.
And probably by the time, it might be, you might have to wait till January, because they're saying 1, 2, 3. So it's like, so things might start to like really come together in January, and then more motivation and more planning and things coming together by February, and then things will really take off by March. So that's what they're kind of letting me feel, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So and also watch out for when you're looking at the clock. When 1, 2, 3 happens to you, and you're looking at the clock and you're, oh, 1, 2, 3. Well, that means one, get your shit together because things are going to start to flow for you. And two, pay attention to what you were thinking or doing at that moment in time when you notice the clock saying that, because there was probably, it might be thinking and mulling things over, and then you might have like a thought, an idea that will be like, oh my gosh, that is a good idea, because now you have that 1, 2, 3 flashing up for you. Also, someone said your sister. So something about your sister. Is she going through a hard time or something? Because somebody's trying to come through, and I'm trying not to let the dogs get upset. So about your sister, she's going through a hard time right now, and they're watching over her and taking care of things. And they're saying they're taking care of it on the other side. I'm getting chills, but I want you guys to stay away from my dogs, please. Just let my dogs alone. So someone is following and wrapping their love and wings around your sister. So I don't know what hardship she's going through at the moment, but maybe not stare at her. I don't know. But yeah, know that know that she has her guardian angel's wings wrapped around her as well, and she's being protected. So things will work out for her as well.
Perfect.
So there you go. Any questions, you guys, now? Any questions pop up?
No, it actually makes sense.
Okay.
Because I asked the question about my finances a couple of months ago, and you just gave me the answer. So.
Oh, good. Good. Yeah, I'm waiting for a miracle to happen with me. I'm like, do I stay in this beautiful house that I love and just bought, or do I just sell it and up and relocate and start a new chapter? It's like, yeah, I'm waiting for a miracle to happen. I'm like, come on, bring it, universe. What am I doing?
Yeah, they take their times with things. I don't know why that is.
I know, sometimes they do. And I didn't understand it at first. Like, I was like, what's going on? And then I had cancer, and I was like, oh, all right. So I have to heal from this, and then I can get going. So then radiation happened. Like, oh, okay, I got to wait some more. And then it's like, all right. So now I'm like, okay, now I'm raring to go. It's like holidays are coming. I want to get going, and start figuring shit out. So, but yeah, so that's what they do. They when it's the right time, things will happen for you. Yeah. And if you're getting stuck somewhere, like, there's your lesson. Like, okay, I didn't see this coming, but they did. So they knew, like, they put things in your way, in your path, for you to kind of learn and experience and get the knowledge or whatever you're dealing with out of the way, learned and experienced, so you can kind of move forward with that. I know, baby. Yeah. I'll get you out soon. So, but yeah. So, but oh no, stop! Don't start. But yeah. So spirit work. It works, and it's mysterious. It does, but it always ends up working out for the best.
Yeah, most of the times it does. Yes, definitely.
So, and you probably have a few lessons to learn in the process of, gaining knowledge. Not meaning like, you have to have a bad time. No, it just means just gaining knowledge. And maybe you didn't connect with that person that had that knowledge for you in order for you to make a decision. And that's kind of what they're kind of putting in my head here for you. So, but there is something going on with your sister. They won't stop. So there's something going on with your sister. So, give her a little extra love and care, and let her know that her angels are wrapped around her.
I will. I sure will. I think we got one last question, and then we have to wrap it up.
Yeah. All right.
Do you have some tips on how I can fine-tune more with card readings? Because she does her own card readings.
I love card readings, and I love giving tips. What you do, how I learned, I didn't grow up when I grew up with the tarot cards, we didn't have tarot card books. We didn't have that. We didn't have definitions and meanings and all that. My biggest lesson that I have and always stuck with me, and is the biggest gift my aunt could have given me, is listen to your intuition. Listen to what pops in your mind, and trust yourself. Trust. So, because you have a card, and if you go to the bookstore and you're going to get a book or 20 books, of tarot readings, you're going to have like 5 million freaking meanings for this. Okay. So what you're doing is the best thing for you to do is just start reading for people. And how you prep yourself for that is shuffle the cards in the morning, lay out 3 cards, and then go back to them at the end of the day. What did you experience? Go in there and like think about, how did this card affect me? Like the first card, how did this affect me in the morning? What happened in the morning that this would relate to? And you can have the same card all day, all week long, and keep doing this every day and have that same card pop up, and you'll have a different experience, which will have a different meaning for you. And as long as you can relate a life experience of some sort to it, it kind of sticks with you a little bit better. Listen to your intuition, trust it. When something pops up in your head, it doesn't have to mean what the book says the card means. It's what comes to you. What happened? What are you envisioning? What are you feeling? And that's how you read cards. Because the cards aren't really giving you anything other than giving you something to tap into, to listen to your intuition. So you have a focus, and so really you are the vessel. You are the conduit of the messages through spirit, not necessarily the cards. Cards just kind of like help you focus and listen to
the
your
guideways.
And that's kind of how I learned, and that's how I grew up. And that's the biggest thing. That's trust. You have to trust yourself. And the only way you're going to know is if you just go out there and do it. I dragged one of my friends. I'm like, I was teaching her tarot, and because I knew she had it, and so she's like, oh, I don't know if I'm good. I'm like, well, then you just need to come to an event with me. And she's like, oh, I can't charge money. And I'm like, you're going to charge money, because that's going to be holding you accountable. And then also it holds them accountable as well. It's a trade. And you always have to value your time in some form. And so, that's when she started to learn. You just get out there, you do it. And then when they give you feedback and they're understanding it, you're like, wow, I didn't even know where that came from. You were reading their energy. You're connecting with them. The cards just gave you something a little bit to focus on. So you're not like all over the place. You're just trusting your intuition of what's coming. And and even though 10 people can have the same card, and it will have a different meaning for each person. So when you're sitting there doing events. So yeah, it's just all about trusting yourself. Just trust. And if you're wrong, whatever.
Lesson learned. There's still a lesson in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not the oracle.
Yeah.
No.
And the thing is, at the same time, maybe it doesn't happen right then and there. Spirit doesn't have a time zone thing, like, okay, well, it's going to happen at this, all the time. Like, it's like, I want this, I want, $10 million to fall from the sky for me, please. And like, oh, hey, it looks like you're going to have financial success. It does look like that. Well, they're expecting it right then and there, and it's not going to happen right then and there. Maybe it's going to happen like 10 years down the road, who knows? Because you get the 10 of Pentacles, who knows? 10 of Pentacles means a lot of money coming to you, comfort, financial comfort. So it's in some form, or something monetary that's going to bring you comfort in some form.
Yeah.
And maybe, in October for the number 10, or it might be within 10 years or 10 months. So it's just, it doesn't necessarily mean you're wrong. It just means maybe it just didn't happen yet. Or maybe someone screwed it up on you.
Exactly.
They tripped you up, and damn.
Yep.
Cards never lie.
True.
You're welcome, hon. Good luck.
I think she will manage.
Yes, she does. I'm
It's
sure of it.
and it's all about, everybody has their own way of doing this and connecting and communicating anyway. So and tapping into inner knowledge, whether it's guiding somebody else or guiding themselves. So everybody has the ability. It's just trusting yourself. So that's what it is.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah,
Yes.
perfect.
So, well, it was nice. It was really fun. I had a great time with you guys. Thank you for inviting me on here. So,
Well,
Yeah,
we had a great time as well.
yeah.
and thank you, Scott, for being here with me. I love it.
I don't know if he's still watching, but he will rewatch. He
Absolutely.
will.
So, but yeah, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. This was fun.
Thank you for coming on.
And it was nice meeting you.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Now I have a face now. I a face to a name, so now it's like going to stick a little better. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's Mary! Yay!
There she is again, that stalker.
Yeah, she has a reputation.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, my sister's name.
No. No, we always say Mary has the reputation to stalk people.
Yeah,
Hey, you're nobody unless you've been stalked, right? You know, it's you got to have a
Exactly.
stalker, right?
exactly. And
Either that or you have rumors about you.
yeah,
Yeah, that's. I mean, you're nobody unless you got a. I mean, that's the ultimate, right?
yeah,
Exactly.
If they're watching you and talking about you and making shit up, you're like, oh, what did I do now? Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I did that. Whew.
happened to me last
Exactly.
week. We had a great talk also on a panel, and Nick was coming on, Nick Muley, and I said to him, "What are you going to do?" He's going to an event. I said to him, "I give you two assignments. You have to ask that person and that person." And he told me, he said, just to be sure, I talked to him last week and he knew you. And I had something like, "Wah," over in the States. So,
Nice. Yeah,
hey,
it's nice. It's
yeah,
a small world.
the stalking works.
Yes, of course. Hey, use it. You know,
Yep.
it works. Use it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Cindy is sometimes stalking me, but I don't mind.
yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
It makes things fun. Then you like kind of feel familiar with somebody. It's like, oh,
Oh,
my
yeah.
stalker's here! Yay! I feel all warm and fuzzy.
Absolutely,
Somebody
absolutely.
loves me.
Even if it's just one person.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey, it's
Yeah.
just
it always
one. It's
takes
just
one
one.
person. Yeah,
Yeah,
you only need.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, keep your circle small. You know.
Exactly.
So yes, you're gonna be
All
out
right.
soon. So
We want to thank you for coming on, of course.
Yeah.
thank you.
We had a lot of fun. At least I know
Me
I
too.
did. So I think
Yeah.
Mary did as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
You are going to be on, well, Facebook. It's going to be a rerun, of course. But we're going to put it on TikTok and it's going to be on Spotify, Spreaker, every other platform you can think of. It's probably
Very
going to be
nice.
on there.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
So as
Yeah.
soon as there's a link, I will send it to you and then you can listen to yourself.
Thank you. I don't know if I want to do that, but okay, thank you.
I have the same problem.
Like, I'm like, let me listen to myself. Oh, I sounded horrible on that one. Oh, I looked like, I made, oh, I got frozen there. Oh, why did I have to freeze in that position? Oh,
I always freeze in a position like,
I know, just like, eh.
Yeah.
I try smiling, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
No,
Well, as soon as I post it on TikTok, because I have to download it now and send it to myself with WeTransfer, and then I can cut it and put it on TikTok, and I will tag you.
thank you.
Welcome.
You're welcome.
Another person I wanted to because he just popped into my head again, and I think I was probably on the trail to mention him, but I probably got squirreled somewhere. But he popped up again just now, so I don't know if you've had him as a guest or not yet. But who helped me? The first person I started to talk to about shadow people, and he's done a lot of, I would say, studies about it, is Mike Ricksecker. You might want to have him. He's a very interesting person for people like me and you who have experience with these shadow people. He's
Yeah.
studied it. He's got books about it, and it's just really interesting. I don't know if he's actually experienced shadow people. He might have, but he definitely collects a lot of knowledge and experience from other people about these things. So he'll be a really interesting guest. And he didn't pay me to say that either. He just popped up in my head.
Yeah, he has to come back again.
Oh, good, you did have him on. Good. Yeah, he's so nice. but you have to like to have him specifically talk about shadow people. He's got so much knowledge that can kind of help you with other, with situations that you might be having as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We have to ask him again, and he promised to come back. So
good, good, and then tell him I said hello.
I
Oh,
will.
we will.
I will. For
Well, thank
sure.
you guys so much. It was nice meeting you, and I love now that I can have a face to a name. So, and I'll see you on TikTok.
Yes, you
You're on
will.
TikTok.
Definitely.
I love
All
it. I
right.
make jazz videos, so but yeah, it's fun.
uh,
I am going to say goodbye to everybody.
yeah.
And we will see everybody next week, or no, upcoming Saturday. I will not be there. I will probably be broken because I have something else to do.
Yes. And
But
if Willow isn't sick, I will be doing it with Willow. And otherwise, I will do a solo for once. And no
well, you
stress,
can do
no
that.
stress.
No, not whatsoever.
uh, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but it is Samuel Truces.
Oh,
And
Sam Beltrusis.
Yeah.
yes,
Okay, yep. He's an interesting person.
yep, he is. And I love some objects he wrote books about, like the Headless Horseman and the Salem Witches. So it
Yeah,
will
because
be
he's he's
interesting. And I hope everyone will join us. Different time, 10 p.m. UK time and 11 o'clock Dutch time.
All right.
All right.
All right. Well, we'll see everybody Saturday. I will be
Yes,
watching.
that's
Just saying. I'm watching.
great.
Bye bye, everybody.
Bye.